Welcome back to the 14A Sports Radio Show.
Let's go. What
As always, 14A Sports Radio Show brought to you by Big Apple Sports Palace. Pizza, wings, the whole shebang. Call them up tonight for delivery. 201-858-1075. Okay, let's have a bet.
Bet. I love the first one. Will it snow during the Super Bowl? Plus 300, yes. minus 500, no.
All right, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be breaking down the prop bets right now. Everybody's favorite for all you degenerate gamblers out there.
What's the temperature? I love it.
Yeah, we got some good ones here. I promised Coles we'd keep a couple for the Coles News Network. So I don't know. How about this one? I think this one's interesting. Will the power go out?
I just saw that
in the stadium during the game? These are 25-1 odds.
Now, true story. That's happened before at a Giants game.
Oh,
the Giants were playing the
Dallas
Cowboys.
I remember seeing the videos.
The
People
first year,
started brawling.
I think it was the first year the stadium opened, and I was at that game. We were on the lower level. We were like walking around trying to find out, checking out all the new stuff, and all of a sudden it just blacks out, and there's tons of people walking around. And your first reaction is like, "Holy shit! What the f just happened?" I go basically right to the wall. I'm just kind of like chilling out, and then the emergency lights kick in. But you see people running around. It's like a little hysteria. It was a little scary for a couple minutes. But then, within a couple minutes they had the power back on. But
how long did it let? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I would say it wasn't. Yeah, I would say by the time the game got back going, it was probably about 15, 20 minutes later. But they had emergency lights on within the next 30 seconds or 40 seconds.
Right.
But
the generators kick in.
Yeah. But it was a little. Your first thoughts pop in your mind. You're like, what the hell's going on right now?
Right. Obviously that wouldn't even be on the. on the board if it wasn't for last year, right?
Oh, yeah, I think that's the only reason.
Absolutely
I think you just take the no there automatically.
I think what they're trying to say is, will there be terrorism during the game?
That's
no,
a little scary.
No. Why would you even bring that up?
I don't know. It's New York. It's always a factor.
The game's in New Jersey.
I know. Come on. Let's not get into this whole thing. All right.
Didn't you say we were going to get into it later?
Yeah, but not now.
All right.
Not now. All right. So we'll save the national anthem ones. I think we got. How about the coin toss? Always a favorite with everyone. You going heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
How about that? As we said, everybody loves the pick 'em chug segment that we do all the time. So I think we're gonna have a little pick 'em chug segment next week for all the prop bets that we got going on. So for the coin toss, I'm going tails.
Heads.
I'll go tails.
All right. So we got 2 for tails. Gotta love it. All right.
Out of all of them, that is by far the most random. There is no external factor whatsoever that has anything to do with whether it be heads or tails. Every coin flip is its own individual entity.
Look at you,
What's
Mr.
the odds
Math.
on that?
It's 50-50, exactly.
I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if they altered it one way or the other.
If they did alter it, I'll take whatever side is the underdog because that doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Which coach will be mentioned first after kickoff?
Oh man, so ridiculous. All right, how about this one? I know the Dee-X guys.
All right, no, go ahead. I was going to answer
the Dee-X guys wanted us to go into this, but how many times will Peyton Manning say Omaha during the game? Over/under on this line is at 27.5.
See, I think it goes over because I think they're not going to change anything. A lot of times
they'll say Omaha in
that's a double.
one
That's
play.
A 2. Yeah,
that's 2 right there.
You're not going to. And actually, Armani Toomer, in the years after the Giants got their ass kicked by the Ravens in the Super Bowl, has come out and made mention to the fact that the Giants tried to completely change their offense to match up with that, that vaunted Ravens defense. And would they have been successful? Who knows? But Armani Toomer really, disavowed the Giants' offensive coaching staff for trying to completely go against what got them there. They came off that 41-0 win against the Vikings, and they completely changed things. So, I think coaches have learned you gotta dance with the girl that brought you there.
You are what you are.
Even if the chickens are sneaking around the rooster coop, doesn't matter.
If you got a dog and the horse,
right? Then
you gotta be.
Then you have a race.
You gotta be who you be.
Speaking of merchandise, that could be another dog and the horse.
So I think I'm going Omaha over for that reason.
Omaha over, Nips.
I'm gonna go Omaha over.
I'm gonna go under because everyone else is going over.
Well, that's as good a reason.
Well,
as
here's
any.
the deal. Maybe
the
they
Rich
get a new word.
Kolakowski School.
Maybe they go Topeka. Topeka.
You just that was my whole point.
Sacramento.
Meadowlands.
Well, I'm going to get your
Meadowlands.
point.
Bayonne.
Oh, imagine that.
14. 8.
For today.
But how would Will Michael Crabtree mention Richard Sherman in a tweet during Super Bowl from kickoff until whistle?
I gotta say yes.
If
on this
Crabtree
one.
sees this, couldn't he just bet the house and tweet?
That's an excellent point.
Great point.
Or
Why-
have
why
someone
couldn't
tweet
he?
under his name, right?
Oh, yeah, or bet under his name and then him tweet.
I tell you what.
That's what-
Just put
There's another call.
Whatever.
I need to
That's
make.
you know what? That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's
Crabtree if you're out there. Let us know.
Are we going
Give
in
us a
order
call.
of this list?
I'm just
I
pulling
mean,
up cool ones.
Yeah,
that I
we'll
see.
just
okay.
we'll see. I'm writing them down as we go.
Well,
All
the
right. Well, we
announcers
talked
say-
about the weather, right? So they have the opening kickoff. 34 is the over under
okay.
Fahrenheit. Obviously, we're always
What
on
do
the
you got,
Fahrenheit.
34?
scale. Yeah,
All right.
I'm going over
Good.
on the
Glad we're
34.
keeping it American and not going
yeah,
Celsius.
Yeah, we're not Celsius. We're not Celsius fans.
Nobody likes the Celsius.
No.
Jerks.
All right. So you're going over 34.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to
Nips?
go over 34 as well.
You know why? We were waiting for the pad today, and I saw the 7-day forecast, and it had a big 4-0 on it. And that's a lot more than 34.
It's going to be the whole thing where everybody talks about it. It's going to be up till like Saturday night. It's going to be freezing cold. We're going to be at Francescon Saturday, freezing our dicks off. And then Sunday is going to be like beautiful and 45 all day. It's going to be
Yeah.
sunny out. And nobody's going to say a word about the cold Super Bowl, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I tell you what, I got Sam Champion on the Skype chat, and he's letting me know that
Yeah?
a big gust of winds coming in around 5 o'clock on Sunday night. You know, I think in the area. I think
Was this before or after you
when-
guys were reminiscing about the good old days with Mike Piazza?
No, Mike Piazza.
Or were
was-
you doing what him and Mike Piazza used to do together?
No. That's a separate entity. I'm gonna go under on this one, and it's not because you guys are going against it. I just think once it gets dark out, it's gonna get a lot colder, and I think it's gonna be under 34. They said the low for the day is gonna be 20. I think that's when it's gonna start materializing to be a little colder.
At least that makes sense.
Realizing.
Of course, it makes
Well,
sense.
Walsh is.
What do I say? Things and not make sense?
If anybody's the grandmaster of temperature, travel, or non-game factors
Non-football
affecting the
things.
game,
Right.
it's
That's
Al Walsh.
That's right up your
I
alley.
got them all. All right, so the Crabtree tweet. What was the line on that?
Yes, plus 150.
Yeah, minus 200.
Yes, plus one. All right, I'm gonna say yes, and here's.
I'm gonna say no.
no.
I'm going no, too.
No. Why are we all disagreeing with me?
Well, because you don't know what's
Because
going
we
on.
want to get them right.
Well, here's the thing. At the break, I'm gonna hit up Crabtree, and I'm gonna be like,
You
listen.
gonna tweet at him?
Yeah, I'm definitely tweeting at him. I'm gonna be like,
Does
listen.
Crabtree even have Twitter?
Yeah,
Do we even
of course,
know?
Of course he
Is
does.
he even on the Twitter?
They just said, will he tweet?
But what if he doesn't even have the Twitter?
Well, then you bet no. But
Well,
he's on Twitter.
now it's a fixed book.
Imagine
No.
he doesn't even have Twitter.
You know, that was a great point, though. Why can't he just have someone tweet out something?
yeah.
He won't do that, though. He won't
Just say
do
Sherman.
Well, if Sherman gets like burned like on a 20-yard play, just like
You know what? You're right.
where you
He
at,
might.
Sherman?
I'm definitely hitting him up
I think he
at
will.
the break, and we're doing this.
You're probably the only one that'll tweet
Michael
at him about that.
Crabtree. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna send him this video clip. We're gonna the conversation we're gonna talk about, and he'll be like, "Oh my God, I could be a millionaire after this." Great thoughts, everyone. Great thoughts.
A lot of Bruno Mars over on this.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, we
Odds.
got that.
I'm not that interested in him.
How many times will
What
12th
about
man
him?
be said during
Oh
the
my
game?
god.
The 12. What's the over under?
2.5.
No, because they'll show Seattle fans once they score, and they say the 12th man travels.
Right.
That's the
They don't
guaranteed
have
one.
the advantage of the 12th man
That-
here.
I like it.
If they win, the 12th man's going nuts.
Is it just from whistle to whistle?
Yeah, I would
was
think
it
so.
the
Yeah,
broadcast?
during the game. During the game.
The 12th man. See, I like 2.
Well, see, so far, I don't know. Have you guys been following this whole?
I like
they
two.
light up the Empire State Building
Yep.
with fans' tweets of like who will win,
who tweets
whatever.
more?
And Seattle's won the first 2 times. I didn't see it today, but they won Monday and Tuesday. So it was both. It was lit up green and blue.
So they'll
both
show
nights.
a picture of the Empire State Building. Will the 12th man be mentioned?
Yeah, I have to go over on this.
That sounds
12th
like a-
man.
yeah.
How many times?
I think the 12th man's gonna be mentioned twice a quarter.
How many times?
Twice a quarter.
No, how many times?
two and a
Oh,
half.
2.5. 2.5. And
Ah.
you have to remember Joe Buck is doing the game, so he likes to get real sentimental and say all kinds of ridiculous shit. So
How about where's that MVP? Where's that?
we can get to that.
12th man, I'm going over.
Definitely going over.
I'm going to go over, too.
And
All right.
beast mode is the over/under is 2. I'm going over.
I'm going over on that, too.
Over.
Because
on that.
Joe Buck, I agree with Joe Buck. He's gonna, no
Like,
doubt.
all you need is 2 good runs. And
I
he's
like
right
Joe
there.
Buck, but you know.
And then even if he has a bad
game.
game, you at least get one beast mode reference.
Yeah.
Here's another easy one.
He'll even say like he's not in beast mode tonight or something like that.
Yep. Now, how about here's one. Will the announcers say the word marijuana during the game?
Nah.
There's another one that we can influence the
Nah, I don't think so.
the
Nah.
announcers on. I'm gonna definitely say no on that as
Yeah,
well.
I don't-
Especially if
see
Joe
that.
Buck being on his high horse the whole time.
Yep.
Being all uppity.
Yeah, he is an uppity.
No across the board.
You
All
think
right.
I think Aikman might smoke weed. I don't think Joe Buck does.
Well, Aikman might need it for this concussion.
That's what I'm
So-
saying.
Uh,
I think he definitely does.
The Bruno Mars stuff.
Well, that's a
we-
great-
I don't know
Save
anything
for
about Bruno
Coles.
Mars.
That's a great point, Matt. I think that.
Yeah.
Another one. Will any player receive a penalty for excess celebration?
Yes.
I'm
I'm gonna go.
gonna go no.
Me, yeah. There you go. Here's the deal. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. Number one, you're probably not gonna have guys doing absolutely ridiculous shit.
And they'll hold their
Right.
flags.
To hold the whistle on that.
It'll
No
be towards the end.
touchdowns
It'll be
scored
towards
in
the end of the game.
66-1.
No touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's a good bet.
All right, here's Super Bowl odds. All right, I like this to win MVP. Peyton's pretty flat, 6-5. Russell Wilson at 15-4. Marshawn Lynch 9-2. Marius Thomas 18-1. Harvin 20-1.
Winners get wings.
Everybody else is basically over 20-1. See, I feel like if you like Denver, you automatically just parlay that with Peyton as the MVP.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I don't see there's a way that Denver wins and Peyton is not the
I like
MVP.
the bet, Nips.
I feel you just
I
gotta
think
kind
that's
of
a great
couple of those
idea.
together.
That's a good. That's a
Seattle's
suggestion.
a little tougher. I would say you probably go Russell Wilson,
How about that?
but you never know if Seattle does win and their defense steps up, or Sherman or Chancellor or
And-
somebody like that makes 2 big plays and can get a touchdown or something.
Right.
It could swing it a little, especially with low scoring.
How about a defensive or special teams touchdown in a game? Something we didn't touch on was the special teams. We kind of got into a little bit with Harvin, but Holiday is an excellent return man for Denver.
He hasn't
True
done much
story.
lately.
But
True story.
but those return guys, it only takes.
Holiday
it
also
only
plays it
takes
in
one.
Denver too. I mean, so you're kicking the ball out of the back of the end zone a lot. A lot more.
Yeah.
Or is Prater playing in this game? I heard he was like sick, deathly sick too.
Really?
Yeah, he got sent home last week or something like that by like the trainer.
Yeah, he'll be playing.
Yeah.
He'll get his shit together.
He was
I
hanging
think
out on
it-
that boat with
He'll
everybody
get
from
enough.
Bayonne.
He'll get enough fluids going in his system. All right, so MVP is something we touched on. How about this? How many successful field goals in the game? Line's at 3.5. In Super Bowls, you usually get a lot of field goals.
Are
No,
you just saying that?
Ooh.
no, I'm not just. What do you think? I just say things to say things?
That's like the third time you asked me a question about what you say.
Do you think I'm right?
I'm debating.
All right, so the over under on the field goals. I'm gonna go over on that. Got a tough defense. Let's be honest. Both teams have been kicking a lot of field goals lately.
And but no, I think the key is to that is they both have excellent field goal kickers. So when
Yeah,
they do kick
true.
them, they make them.
Very true.
But now, Mr. Weatherman, what's up with the wind? Could that affect the field goal
Ooh.
game?
A little bit.
I guess it could.
No. Yes, it could.
How many field goal? 3.5. I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, me too. I'm going over on that.
All right.
Can we go cross sports? Is there any like basketball that I can play in here?
Yeah. Usually, I don't see them on here, but
They have gold medals.
who'll score more?
in the
Molly,
USA.
what are you going with on field goals?
I'm going with
First half points.
there will be one.
How about more than 3.5?
I'm going, yeah, because I like Hashagawa.
Hashagawa.
Kind of sounds Japanese.
All right.
Hashushka.
All right, so how about let's go to
Hasha.
the MVP. I know we touched on it a little bit, but who do we see here as the MVP?
Peyton Manning. Just kidding.
Well, that's the easy one.
No, I'm not taking Peyton Manning because Seattle's going to win. Oh, I kind of blew my tease.
Hey.
Kinda blew my
Oh,
cheese.
hey.
Or am I just teasing the cheese?
Oh.
Is that
a
a
little-
premature tickle?
A little kiss on the ear.
A premature tickle?
I don't like the odds. Marshawn Lynch at 5-1, but that's my pick for. Or no, that's
Oh,
first.
that's
That's first.
touchdown in the
That's
game.
first TD in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
9-2.
Marshawn Lynch at 9-2.
Are we getting like paid actual money for these, like for the odds?
Well, sips.
Oh wow,
Sips.
Ooh, they're playing Kings.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting night. It's gonna be an interesting night next week.
He's gonna be drunk the whole time.
Yeah,
Just sip it.
we'll be saving for the end.
Sippy. Do I get a sippy cup?
Give me Russell Wilson. I'll take 15 to 4. with him.
Russell Wilson.
That's easy. That's easy money.
All right.
Well, right. It's an offensive player, so I think Seattle's going to win, and I'll take Russ Wilson and Marshawn Lynch.
Can you
No,
take
really.
two?
Yeah,
No, really.
Why not?
I'm changing the game.
No, you're not.
You hosted.
No, you're not. No, you're not changing.
Fox
the game.
Sports 1 Network will not let you change the game. That's why you got bumped for Dwight Freeney of the Special Olympics football team. Either one of those. I don't know.
They're both disgraceful.
Not if there's anything wrong with that.
Scott Fujita.
Who's it gonna be?
No, he just picked Russell Wilson. I'm going with Hashigawa.
How a kicker?
He's Japanese.
What?
He's not.
He could be. What's
What are
his,
the odds on
What's
him?
his line?
I like the odds.
Is he even?
Oh
he
yeah,
might
here 75.
Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna dominate.
That
You
means-
might want to. You
that
might want to
means-
throw that in.
Yeah. That
If
means
you-
we'll
I
be,
should.
we'll
Throw
be
a
drinking
$20.
beers for days if that happens. Oh, dude,
At least a couple days.
if that hits,
at least a couple.
You heard it here first.
Oh man,
Whew. Oh, boy.
Hashigawa. That's my pick of the week.
All right, so we've got all sorts of other ones here. How about this? Will there be a scoreless quarter in this game?
That's
Yes.
a tough one.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah too. I think there will be.
What's the odds on that?
I don't know. It's all the way back at the top.
No,
I wrote it down.
All right, write it
Son
down.
of a bitch.
Are we gonna bet on Archie? How many times are we gonna show Archie?
Yes, Archie. That was the other one I wanted to do.
Over.
Over 2.5 for sure.
All right, so everyone.
What about Eli? Is Eli in there?
Yep.
Eli and Archie. Get
Eli,
shown
yeah,
together.
Eli's at 3.5 and Archie's at 2.5.
That's silly to me.
Because you can knock out two birds, one stone.
They'll be sitting next to each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Same suite.
Yeah, I don't
So,
get that.
Which one's lower?
Archie at 2.5.
Oh, so you bet Archie easy. You parlay Archie with Eli,
Yeah.
and you take them both down.
Yeah, that's what you do.
And-
I like your betting ideas.
Like
today,
a
Mitch.
lot of parlays. But
Oh,
yeah,
it's all the
that's the thing.
It's all the same thing.
Eli's Stadium, so Peyton coming there. I think when the Giants played the Patriots at Peyton Stadium, they showed him 19 times.
Oh, in Indy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty ridiculous.
What if you had like one bet to put it all on? What do you feel most confident about?
Hashigawa.
I think the Crab
Hashigawa's the MVP.
the Crabtree tweet.
The Crabtree, I don't. It's really influenced by Crabtree. I mean, you could really just be like Richard Sherman. And that's
Well,
it.
I'm gonna hit him up. We're all gonna hit him up.
I don't think. Well, did I say
Does
yes or no?
Hashigawa have Twitter?
I said no.
Does he have-
Hashigawa.
Does he have Twitter?
No, he's had.
He might.
How do you know he doesn't? What do you mean? No, he doesn't have Twitter.
Are they banned
He's
from
at
Twitter the
Sushi
week
House
of the
in
Super Bowl?
Hoboken right now. He's hanging
at
out with
Hans.
his family.
He's at Benny Hanna's chopping some
Nah,
shit.
all right.
He brought his brothers over from Seattle,
Not.
and they're throwing fish around like there's nobody's
Seattle
business.
fish market.
I mean, I don't want to be ridiculous, but all right. So the crab, but tails on the coin toss.
That's what you got. That's what you're going with. All
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Balls
Yeah.
out.
I'm pushing all the chips in. That way, I know early. If I
I
win.
think I would take Russell Wilson at was it 16-4, 15-4?
15 to
that's
4.
best bet.
That's a pretty good payout. What is it? Almost 3-1.
Yep.
Basically 3.5 to 1. I mean, I like. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I like
Not gonna say
both
it.
teams a lot.
What's the beast mode over under?
2.
I think that's a
two.
layup.
2 right on the dot.
I think that's a layup.
That's yeah.
Beast
I
mode.
wonder, like, do, like-
Hashigawa.
Does like
We all
Aikman and
got
Buck
over.
sit down and be like,
Look at these. They
"Oh,
must. They
They got us
must.
talking about marijuana.
They
let's,
must. But that's
let's
the
just
other
mention
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Can't they? Obviously, they can. Buck could lead off the telecast and go, "Nah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Bowl. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode." And so here we go. Marijuana.
Ladies
I'm
and gentlemen,
rich, bitch.
welcome to the Marijuana Bowl.
Legitimately, I guess the books would have to lay action if they would just shut the bet down if that kind of money came in. But Now I understand. Say Buck, like a John Madden, right? He's doing his last Super Bowl, right?
And he just has nothing. to
Yeah.
care
And
about.
he can't get fired. He's gonna. You can't fire me. I quit. Type deal. Stay with me here. You know where I'm going because I just did it. But stay with me anyway.
We'll stay with you.
So, for Madden was like, or like Buck in like whatever, 15, 20 years, he's going to retire. And he just has to say 3 words throughout the. And you could.
And
It's
you can
like
hit a
no.
boatload.
It's like shaving points in babasketball.
Absolutely.
If you
Oh,
do
yeah.
it well,
It's even
no
better.
one will even know. Couldn't you just lay a couple mil, however much? You control
take
the
some
bet.
odds.
Absolutely.
You're the only one that
oh
controls
my God! I wish I were an announcer.
And
This
now
is-
I wish they did this for NJCU soccer games.
Is this just Buck and Aikman? Because what about the halftime show?
I think
Can
it's
those
whistle
guys-
to whistle.
Whistle to whistle. So yeah. So if like
No, in
Strahan
the
or those-
whistles. In the
oh, in the game.
In the game, in the
I
game.
got
Yeah.
you. Not during the pregame, but just when the game starts.
Oh, during
All
the
right.
Deion Sanders. Well, Michael Irvin goes, Beast Mode gonna be Beast Mode, and Beast Mode gonna be Beast, and Beast Mode don't talk about Beast, and that's what Beast Mode do about Beast, because they don't talk about Beast, they ain't about business, balls on Beast, and that would blow it out of the stratosphere. So I'm going with Beast Mode as my lock it up,
All right.
And also interesting.
and Hoshkagawa.
I may or may not know a Jersey City officer that's working overtime at one of the hotels, saying like, "Hey, if you wanted to squeeze a bet out there, you put a little something extra in the food or whatever. You get somebody locked up. You get a little commotion cause somewhere.
we can get
you
hookers
know.
up to the Hyatt in no
The
time.
old Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
I think they have
History
plenty of
repeats
hookers.
itself.
I'm sure there are plenty of hookers at the Hyatt Hotel as we speak.
Come on, like we don't have like 7 in our phone book.
Go to Backpage.
Any good ones?
Candy? Do
The
you like
official
candy?
stripper of Fortune 8 Sports.
All right, so are we making our Super Bowl picks?
You want to do it now? You want to hold off? I'll do it now. I don't care.
Yeah,
All
let's do them now.
All right.
It sounds like we're all kind of unanimous here. I hate to say
Yeah.
it.
I guess the score is where it lies.
All right. So I'll
We
go
move with
first.
the line.
I'll go first. All right. Well, yeah. So the line, which is this is intriguing, and I don't know this, but I'd imagine this is the furthest the line's ever moved in the Super Bowl,
Right.
barring
from
any
get?
injuries. It came out. Seattle was -2. Right now, it's settled in at Seattle +2.5. I think that's a lot of the public. Peyton Manning's a guy. He's had the big year. The public bets on the big guy, bets on the quarterback. Walsh, I don't know if you have the breakdown of where the money is, but I like Seattle. I do think that win's going to be a factor. That Seattle defense has made big play after big play all year. I think they will come up with a big play on Peyton. I think they are going to be able to neutralize those receivers. I think that defensive line is going to get to him. Russell Wilson's going to have to make a couple plays, which he's shown. He certainly has the ability to do so. I think that's where it happens. That Seattle defense is going to be victorious. I'm going 24-20 Seattle Seahawks.
And we're picking points. I like it.
Gotta.
I'm actually going
With
to...
Hoshkagawa as my MVP.
So what's he gonna do? Kick 8 field goals?
He might kick.
Yeah, that's the whole game. He's
No.
just going berserker.
He's going to kick it out of the back of the end zone on every kickoff. So
That's not
that
how
might
you
garner
get
some
it.
MVP votes.
And then it's going to be... And then
You're just
Peyton's not
hedging your bet.
they're not going to be able to find the ball, and Peyton Manning won't be able to get back on the field. That's it. Game over.
No more balls.
Talking about ball control.
But I think from the 2 games played 2 Sundays ago, or last Sunday, whatever, 2 Sundays ago, it seems like that Seattle-San Fran game was at a whole different pace. And I've said it before, it looks like one was on pro, one was on rookie level of all Madden. And I feel like that's Seattle D is going to do enough, make enough plays, and be able to keep Peyton in line. And Seattle and Russell Wilson will be able to make enough plays to put up points. Score-wise, I want to say it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think you can bet against Peyton in that offense. I'll go 34-20, Seattle.
34-20. I, too, will jump on the 12th man bandwagon. Luckily, I'm not an announcer, or else that would have been one already. I think that, Seattle secondary, as I said earlier, I think they're going to be the control in this game. I think Seattle's just a much tougher team than Denver is. Denver's old, they're shaken, they're weak. Seattle, strong, youthful. I think they're really going to take it to Denver in this game. I'm going Seattle 38-24, and that's on a late Denver touchdown to bring it a little closer. I think Seattle's going to absolutely boil their hole out in this game. Yeah, 38-24.
So you like the over? I like the.
Me and Nipsey both got 14-point victories.
Under. And Hashigua's MVP. Excellent. Imagine Hashigua's
Beast
kicked
mode.
8 field goals.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Remember the time when
Hashigua's
If you were to
kicked 8
take,
field goals?
if
Remember
you were
that?
all
And then he
in,
went back to Japan. It was the pride of his country. That'd be the best
He
Super
hung out
Bowl ever.
with Yao Ming and Jeremy Lin.
They're Chinese.
What?
Let's not confuse our Asian Pacific countries, please.
all right.
I don't know
so
what's going on.
The whole panel loving Seattle. Obviously, Mully loving Hashiguawa.
We'll get Coles in here for her Super Bowl pick.
Hashanaka. Yeah, we got a couple prop bets that we saved for the Coles News Network. A couple on Bruno Mars. Maybe we'll see if he's going to rock a fedora.
I don't know anything about Bruno Mars.
Well, you'll
He
get
has-
to learn about him.
Mars was the god of war.
He has an unorthodox
And
jukebox.
Bruno was the name of my aunt's dead.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.